Hello and welcome to episode 39 of Eledor Plays Kenshi. So off screen I got the team down. Basically nothing really happened, so I just thought I'll just get it done. Just had them run straight down. As it turns out, as long as one of the girls was holding truth, no, none of the Holy Kingdom actually paid any attention. So if you have any robots or seekers, hivers, or even Shek, just get a human companion to carry him through Holy Lands, and they won't do anything to you. Now, one thing I was doing, I have run out of steel, iron, so I can't do any more. But for now, I was creating a weapons collection, just sort of to give you an idea of what the different types of weapons are. So these are the primary different classes. So you've got hackers, blunt, sabers, katanas, polearms, and heavy. So heavy, you'd also have the falling sun and the fragment axe. So just sort of do sort of things so you can see them all. So you got the polearms. Polearms are the best ones against animals. They give a really high attack boost, and they also have an extended range. Do not use them indoors, obviously. Hackers are sort of a mid-ranger, as you can see from the damage they do. A little bit better against robots, particularly the Paladin's Cross, but then it's the Holy Kingdom weapon. You got different types of swords. For whatever reason, my Garless Katana came out really terrible. Don't know why it didn't come out as a refitted blade, but that's the way it came out. Jeez, we've got Katon. There's always a bit of a random chance it'll pop out. That's a foreign saber. It's the best defensive weapon in the game. So it gives you a +8 to defense. So if you have anyone you need to be a tank, foreign saber. That's what you should throw on it. Sabers are generally more of a defensive weapon. Hackers tend to be a little bit more defensive as well, although you've got the cleaver, which is more of an attack weapon than. I think the Paladin's Cross is better in every way. Except for the negative to humans. Katanas are good against people. Funnily enough. Is there a slashing weapon? Heavy weapons are good against everyone. You can see they do. For a refitted weapon, it does more damage by far than all the other ones. I think just the cutting damage on the plank is actually higher, is equivalent to the cutting damage on the ninja blade. And yeah. So one thing with weapons, if your strength isn't high enough to use the weapon, you will swing it much slower than usual. So for example, I'll also give Shrike the plank. So I think you need to have at least 12 strength to be able to use it effectively, due to the weight. So I was give that to Shrike. She would have a hard time with it. Shrike is my smith. Couldn't tell. So yeah, so katanas are a good starter weapon. Eventually, and they stay pretty good. They're a good one-on-one hitting group, fighting small groups. Hackers give a bit more big slashy attacks. Same for the polearms and the plank, all the heavy weapons. Spike, the blunt weapons are good if you're trying to capture people, I guess. Plus, the damage is good against robots. You're less likely to resist at blunt damage anyway. Don't know why that has cutting damage. It's just a club. Yeah, weird. Sabers are mostly just slashing weapons, but they do have a little bit of blunt, while katanas are obviously very much just a slashing weapon. Just to give you an idea how weak the ninja blade is, it's got almost the same damage as a dark grey guardless katana. Guardless katanas are, I believe, they consider one of the highest damage individual weapons. They give you a really high attack bonus, and they're just good all around. Good for hitting things really hard. Just take note of that big -6 to defense. So anyway, I think I'll have a more comprehensive list built up over time. I have run out of iron though, so I can't build any more because I was trying to build them all beforehand, but yeah, that's not happening right now. Just not enough iron in these areas. It's one of the biggest issues with using towns as a place to build stuff. You have to wait 24 hours for the next sort of iron to come out because you can't. You can't put these indoors or on top, so you can't build them in the town. So even if I was to get that building there, I wouldn't be able to build them there. I also don't believe you can build them inside. Yeah, so you can't build inside buildings. So they need to be outside. Kind of ironic that you need iron plates to make new iron plates. But anyway. So one of the first things you need is to make sure you have, when you're doing you're setting up your base, you need to make sure you have at least 6 iron plates. Once you have 6 iron plates, that allows you to start mining iron. From there, you can then make your stone processor and your stone mine. Your stone mine is what you use to produce your building material, which you then use to make your houses. So anyway, now that we've got the team down, I think I was gonna run Ares off to actually just check if I can get another swamp recipe. Just have a zoom off. This is Ares' job. She's the run around and find things. Ruka is getting very tough. I saw her take out a whole squad of dustbins on her own, effectively. Ruka didn't need anyone to help her. She just kicks everyone's butt. She was doing like 40, 50 damage per hit with her plank as well. Who knows? Yeah, no. Ares ain't ready for that. Oh yeah, I should have sold some of the stuff she picked up. Where did I pick them up from? So where I'm going to is Shark. I've been there before. It's the capital of the swamp, essentially. It gets you some of the more unique weapons and stuff in here. Like one of the ones that I really want to get is a Desert Saber, which I don't believe I've got a blueprint for yet. Because it's a really good one for fighting spiders. Yeah, I don't think I have it. Foreign Saber? Desert Saber's on it. It's a cool looking, sort of scimitar looking sword. Oh, jeez, that's loud. This is one of the problems with this game is the music's built into the different levels, and this particular piece of music is extremely loudly obnoxious. Oh, jeez, that's hurting my ears. The problem with it is if you're in the hub area, you'll get hit with it every time the night comes around. So if you're in desert type regions, that's where you'll get that music popping in. If you're like, for example, off in the Holy Kingdom, you won't get that. This is where you can get got by the bugs, spiders, because they have less slowdown penalties. Alright, we'll stop in here, if we can. They don't like it when I open the door. Close the door. Just wait till daytime, because, do I buy one of these? No, it should have a... Yeah, so I was to buy that. Swamp domes, they look cool. They're just a big open room. You can buy one here. What's going on here? You got a fire happening? Nope. So I think I'm waiting for... This should be a big shop. Yep. Let's wait for that one to open up. Meanwhile, I might get dirt to go to Squin. Decision by small iron. Now, I might not have shown this type of backpack before. This is a wooden backpack. So the advantage of these backpacks is they may not have the same space as, say, a big one like this for holding loot, but they're very good for carrying products like copper. So you can have stacks of 9 instead of just having them singly stacked, which makes it so much easier to transport big amounts of copper. I think you can probably stack about... One, two, three, 4. So 4 times... Sorry, 8 times 9 is 72. Yeah. So you can store 72. Where are you going? Oh jeez. Come here. Want to see you get better. I think I might fit her up with a foreign saber. Not foreign saber. The desert saber. Just because it fits her hating spiders. Whole thing. Where are you? Let's get your iron. So truck can keep making stuff. Oh yeah, there's an iron supply here. Maybe I should scavenge some of that. There is nothing in it. Okay, I've been using it very well, have I? Alright. Back to the hub. Yeah, area just daytime. Really? I do like the look of the swamp. I just don't want to live there because of the blood spiders. To me, they're just the worst. We also sell for all these clubs. No luck. I was hoping there'll be some. Ooh. No, we'll keep those. Alright, shark it is. I'm trying to get the normal version of this. The who's got one? Oh, hang on, this one. used to have one. That one. I'm trying to get the long coat. Which he has. Fortunately, I can't craft it. I can get it sleeveless, which is great for martial arts, but not doesn't give the same sort of protection. Areas were here. Oh, he's in trouble. What are you in chase by? What are you in chase by? Okay. Alright, now where is it? That's the shop. Let's swim up. Swimming, not all that useful. Words. Not all that necessary, but it's always good to get a little bit of training into it. Town. That's a desert saber. That's what I wanted. Let's see if we can get it. Dang it. Get hold sabers, which give a good defensive bonus. I'm going to have to wait a day. You could probably buy that and just give it to me. It's kind of a double. Oh. It's a big unfriendly group. It's one guard. The 100 guard is already out. Hannah is pretty tough. He's not the toughest on my guys, but him and Stubbs, they're not a bad team. I saw him double team a Dust Bandit before. Doubles herself's not bad, actually. She's not very well armored. Ah, she's fine with the boss. This time he gets it. For some reason, characters called Double always have a topper. Is he down? So it goes down. We'll see if he gets it, if he's got a bounty on him. Hopefully he does. Nope. Well, he's not worth anything. Skills can get up now. They got really badly injured in the previous fight. Master also got pretty badly injured too. And there's Dr. Chen just going, this is normal. Alright, back to Ares. She's starving, I need to get some food. Nope. Ooh, those look good. If you ever do lose an arm, you can always just buy one and have it replaced. I think, yeah, there's a different window which opens up here called limbs, which allows you to do that. Okay, what's happening to Griffin? The whole team's there, so it should be fine. Yeah, use your weapon, man. We just got rid of one lot of them and now there's more back? This is the same group. Kang is showing what it's like to have a fully equipped, fully armored samurai wearing guy. Basically taking no hits. Double, did you just... No, she's... Where's everyone else? Oh, is that Ryan? Ryan who took that hit. Alright, Ares... He's still here, shoot you out there. Could buy a house here. Just for the little base. Go to that shop. Ooh, this might be where I wanted. Not quite. Do I already have them? I don't have the square goggles. Okay, I can get them. Leather vest. Might as well. If it's a shirt. Might as well. So square goggles are great for dealing with dust storms. Just to give an idea, when you're at... Let's see what's happening right now. No, there is a weather penalty, so that can be up to, I think it's -10 if there's a dust storm. Those goggles would remove that penalty completely, which is what Stubbs is wearing. He's a very beardy, happy self. All right, have we maxed out? Cool, it's time to sell. Can I see the... advantage of Squin for selling stuff. This is the advantage of any major capital city. Is every time the time switches over, you'll get maximum money back from each of the different shops. Okay, where's everyone fighting? traders. Might as well start selling some of this. You guys fight an awful lot. Stubbs is trying to hold his own. Oh, he's barely hurt. He's not going to get away. Might as well move everyone to Squid, I think. Cat is located in the Flat Lagoon. I pop to her occasionally because don't really feel like I should ban them though. Damn, Stubbs. Damn it, Stubbs, man. Stubbs is the man. Like he's not bad, stats wise. I think Doctor needs to visit. Oh, he's getting shot at. Oh, hands down. Whoa. Stuck in the ledge there. Stubbs does not give up. Look at that guy go. Sean, go fix him. Hey, mate, why are you not coming? Let's aim it. Oh, where is he? Now he's coming. I really feel like I should give Rain full samurai armor too. Oh, Stubbs finally went down. What a brave guy. Hey, get back here. Stop. Stop. Line us back up. So I think we basically took out that whole dust bandit group. Must have a whole beds area set up somewhere nearby. Very good to get. Makes it a lot easier to fight if they don't have weapons. See you like this. Martial arts can hurt, but very hard to hurt early on. Oh. I feel like you did some more pain to yourself than you needed to there. Anyway. Where's Ares? Sean's getting her food. That's right. Death Skeletons that sell food? That might sell food. Sorry, jumping around a bit. Nope, no food. Okay, must be a bar. Go to the Black Shifters. Ooh, are they fun? Band of Bones. Ah, yes. The other group you got to be aware of, when you start setting up your base, there's a chance that the Band of Bones will rock up. If you're in this region, varies. So you've got Hungry Bandits, Dust Bandits, and Band of Bones. Band of Bones are basically sort of a rebel Shek group who go around and be a nuisance. Okay, no, not that one. Must be the other one over here. All these bars go sell food. There we are. Good old Gohan. Gohans are probably the most economical food source. The problem is they just take up too much room. You can get a ration pack or the food cubes. They're just saving free blocks in your space. Doesn't sound like much, but it is. You can add up. Alright. Flick. Oh, yeah, let's take you to the... Let's search it. Try and get a look which fits her. Might just keep it behind your tail and just change the face. Should be very confused there. Two different staying close orders. Actually, what's the training got? She got guards katana, so might as well just increase the attack. So that gives you another +8 melee attack. Ninja Blade's a bit better than one of that person. So there are plastic surgeons in most towns. If you really want to change the look of your character, you don't always need. Keep your clothes on. Jeez. So go for a blue eye. Sort of see it does morph the face a bit, so it doesn't quite fit. So one way to fix that, I think, would be to reduce the forehead size. Where is that? Alright. Alright, shrink her eyes down a bit, because I don't think they need to be that big. Give that 0. I do like doing that one because it gives you the squinty eye look. But, there you go. Bit of a smug look there. I like that one. Oh, sides. Mouth angle. What's that do? You know what? Brownie face, I reckon, fits her. Chin is terrible. It's one of the things you should always. It might look fine this way, but if you look that side and go, hang on, there's no face. Where's the chin gone? That's one of my little tips for character creation. Now, chin out a bit about there. There is a seam, as you can see, so it's not perfect. It's not on this side, but definitely one on this side. Might be due to the posture. So we change the posture. Close. No, you still see the same. So that's just an issue. For the most part, you won't see that close, and shouldn't be a problem. We'll put him back in that posture. Hairs wise, see if we can get her a nice clothes back on. Some of these hairstyles are from Arc. There you go, look at that one. It's about the best you can get with this engine. Although I reckon that people do a way better job than I do. That's fine. Yes, a bit more unique. Well, she was unique before because of the way I do my characters, but anyway. So anyway, we've got the team down. I'm trying to get some more armor designs before we head off. And one thing I'm going to be trying to do, I'll have ready by next time, is I'll have a full weapon showcase. Just need to get more iron. So I'm going to have that all full up with every weapon I can make. Once I got to add in the... Is it the hold saber? Yes. Hold saber is another good defensive one. It's just not as good as the desert saber. Foreign saber. Sorry. When did you make that one? What? What do you mean? These. Explains the lights are off. I'll do a second one over here if I need to. I think that's all I need for these. Tana should fit in here pretty easily. Hackers. That's another issue you'll have, is make sure you have power generation. Especially for, oh, it's only level 1. It needs power. Yeah, so one of the biggest issues here is sometimes the wind does not blow. And then there's no power whatsoever, because it's the only the one wind generator, no batteries. Most towns, if you go to Squin, for example, okay, so Squin, you see there you've got multiple wind generators. There's 4, 5. 5 generators of wind. No, 6 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if they actually have a battery. I don't have anything to prove if they got batteries or not. Let's go and check in here if they've got lights. That's probably going to get a sample. One other thing to do, I do say this occasionally, but you want to speed up the skill increase of your guys when they're fighting. The best way to do it is to put a backpack on their back. Usually something big and bulky, like what Dirt's wearing. This one gives a -10 to skill bonus. The reason for that, and the reason why it gives such a big bonus, is your skill increases based off the difference in your skill versus the enemy you're fighting. Yep, there is no power going at the moment. So they have no batteries in Squin. So Squin is a bad example of a town. It's fully set up with multiple wind generators, but there's no battery power to cover for when the wind generators turn off. I believe if we were to go to Stack, it does have batteries. And if we go to Flats again, that's probably a better example. Yeah, they've got a battery charge, as you can see there. Moving down here. Bone dog. There are a few land bats. Let's go check if anyone's in here. Nope. Usually if it's a dog here, that means it's usually a group of people here visiting, but it might be on the other end. Sometimes you can get lucky and get some traders, because that's the only way I've been able to get materials to actually build stuff here. Ooh, are we lucky? No. But... no. Nope, nope, nope. No, it's double. Let me have a look here. He's got no dodgy. Okay. That's not all doubles have a topper. So anyway, next episode we will hopefully be able to get the rest of the armor. Oh, actually no, I'll do that off screen. Double. Who are you fighting? Who are you fighting? Oh, crap. That's a dog. That is a dog. Yeah, you're not equipped to fight that. Run. Stubbs. You lie down, man. And if you ever down an animal and it's not dying, loot it. It will kill it instantly. Just a thing to be careful of, because animals will basically heal from any wound as long as they're not dying. Their healing rate is insane. Ooh. Ooh, we can buy some more pets. So nomads are like these groups you see running through here. They're where you can buy different animals. So pack bulls and guru. Sheep pack beasts. The gender doesn't really matter. I think it just affects how they look a little bit. Even though I'm not even sure if that's the case. It's just different angles for the picture. They're all babies, so they're going to be very weak to start with. Won't be buying any yet. We want to get a friend for Groot, but not yet. He goes for food so quickly. Oh crap, we're out of food. Oh, we had food. Got too many people. Food to food. I'll get dirt to go and get some more food over here. Again, one of the big disadvantages of the Shek cities, which is Admag, and Squin, is the only food you can buy is dried meat. The meat sandwiches and food cubes. Actually, no, you can't get food cubes. And fish. So those three. Fish, raw, dried meat or cooked meat, and meat buns. Whatever they're called. Man, that too. Gotta fix that. So anyway, I'll do that in the background. It's all good. Thank you for watching, guys. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, really appreciate it. Next episode, we will be I'll be getting the exploration team all set up. We've got enough built up money for the time being that we probably don't need to be mining as much as we have been, particularly in the hub. So it's just a horrible place to be hanging out with. I'll keep Shrike doing her thing, getting all his weapons made. Wait, we already got Nationata, don't we? Ah, it's Nationata Katana. So it's the proper Nationata. So beyond that, keep doing what you're doing. Look after yourselves, look after your pets. Love your family. Cheerio.